Question number 17 is about the equation of the tangent to an exponential. So again, great, we have the student's attempt at this problem, so press pause, either try to do the problem yourself and or try to find the error that this student made. So I'll just roll through the problem and identify where there's good things and bad things. Okay, so you wrote the function, that's good. You've differentiated it. Okay, and you haven't made any errors there. Lots of students make errors where there's negatives, so that's good as well. Okay, and then you've found the derivative at 3. Okay, so you've subbed 3 in everywhere there, and I can't see any errors, so that's all good. Remember, this is our gradient. Sounds good. And you've also recognized that you need a point as well, so you've subbed in 3. So there's your gradient, and your point is 3 e to the power minus 1 minus 2 e to the minus 6. Okay, so we're tracking well so far. Just general advice, seems like you've got pretty small grid squares, so leave a gap between each one, because I think this is maybe where some issues are happening. So you're substituting in your m value and your point into y equals mx plus c. Okay, so that's all good, that's what you've done in this line. The only thing you've forgotten is that it's the gradient multiplied by x. You've got the multiplication sign there, that's all good, but you should have brackets around here to ensure that that whole gradient is being multiplied by the x value. So notice when I multiply this by 3 and this by 3, I get these new coefficients off to the side. Okay, and then I'm going to rearrange for c in this equation. So that's what I should get for c. Okay, and then we put our gradient and our c into y equals mx plus c, and that's the equation of the tangent that you should get. So let's graph this thing to have a look to see if that actually is the equation of the tangent. So I plotted both of them on Desmos, and it doesn't appear like that's the tangent at all. And then I just double checked, and I just made a small error here. When I was bringing the minus 3 over, it should have been plus 3. So that green 2 should be a 4, and that green 2 should also be a 4. So I can change those, so that's the equation you should get. And then on Desmos, if I put a 4 in there, we can see that, hey, this passes through that point, and that pretty much looks like the tangent as well. Okay, so always check your work, little mistakes to be made all over the time, but just remember that in terms of this problem, you did lots of things really well. The only thing you forgot to do was put brackets around this thing before you multiplied it by that x coordinate of the point you were going to substitute in. Okay, so you're doing great. If you've got any other questions, feel free to post them, and with your attempt, it makes it a lot easier to help you out. All right, good luck.